you put some goji berries in my Dropbox, please? Is this GoPro farm to table? NFL anywhere! You can watch the NFL anywhere, then why can't I watch it on the damn toilet, Linda?
Drunken.
The only exercise I get is chasing those damn gypsies off my lawn.
Girls do.
They're like, oh, trick or treat. Well, guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor. Guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor.
Drunk up, Mike. I think you're a little too drunk.
Yeah, I got trapped in a corn maze. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm Native American. Caribbean queen. Caribbean queen. So I'm not a jack of all lanterns, okay? So I don't know how to commit murder with Loyola Davis, okay? So I'm not a graveyard smash, okay? That's not me.
That's not anyone.
Hey, you wanna hear a joke? What is black and white and red on the horn?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah. You wanna hear a joke?
Sure.
What is black and white and red on the horn?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. I was gonna say something super racist. So yeah.
Go, everybody.
Can you put some goji berries in my Dropbox, please? Is this GoPro farm to table?
Right this way, life breaks inside. Step right this way, life breaks inside. Be a
Grin, grin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
yeah, you're stupid. You goddamn flat earth believing in the crackhead calling when you need the police instead. I don't know. I'm sorry. All right. Welcome, everybody, to another Drunken News Report. And obviously, I may be a little tipsy because that's how this stream goes. If I was not here, half sheets to the wind, I know that's not the way you say it, then why the beep would we be doing this? All right. So let's bring in our co-host, and that is everybody's favorite.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yes.
Yes, everybody's favorite dumbass.
Right, yes.
Oh, no, sorry. That one's still backstage.
Oh, I thought we were talking about me for a millisecond, but yes. Let's get to our next, our favorite pet. And that, of course, is our... Welcome. How are you doing?
No.
Rainus, you're such a fucking wanker, dude.
No, definitely not favorite pet. Because, like, there is another pet, but they're not in the side chat at the moment. Thank girl's pet.
About that girl.
It's...
Thank girl's pet.
Yeah. I don't see anything in my side chat right now. Do I need to like
stop?
I don't see anybody.
Oh, wait!
All I see is stuff.
No, my first disappeared. God damn it!
I don't see anybody in the side chat right now.
It says there's 4 watching, but
yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't have any. I see. We see you. Hey, stop this.
Yeah,
thank you.
And before that, I said,
was Linda here?
No.
What have you done wrong?
Why can't I watch it on the toilet, Linda?
Oh yeah.
It always makes me think of our Danish.
Yes,
and like, and they said hi before, and
yes, I know.
Totally. But in the regular side chat, I don't see it.
We do have a Jasper. Okay, we're now getting some peoples, so thank you.
Yes, peoples comes in.
Kat should be here soon to join us, so we'll see. I sent them a link. So everybody, if you're here, please say hello to us in the side of my chats. If not, that's okay. You can be a lurker. We don't fucking mind as long as people are watching. And once again, I'll be doing this no matter what, even if there's nobody watching, even if we did not have anybody here on the panel, because I am that crazy. But before we get in,
also, like, yes, you can be a lurker, but hey,
if it shows as a number,
we even accept it if you're a jerker.
You could be a jerker or a lurker or the perverter
or a jerking lurker or a lurking jerker, whatever you want.
It shows as a bigger number watching, but I'm going to guess fake news and I'm blaming the Democrats.
It's completely Kamala Harris.
Oh, fuck. Stop with that, because I've been dealing with dipshits all day on threads today. So,
I can't even get on threads. All right, so let's go ahead and do this right quick, and then we'll get into the
I don't
days
even know
of...
what threads is.
It is Instagram's Twitter. It's Facebook's is
It
whatever.
seems nicer, but
the no life zone.
I think Mega has found Threads.
Yeah, well, the problem is I have on so many goddamn motherfucking things already. I don't want to go on to another goddamn motherfucking thing. So I'm just like, God damn it. Every single day I open Instagram and they're like, join Threads. Your friends are on Threads. Oh, they posted. Don't you want to see what's on Threads? And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have a social life, so fuck Threads.
Yeah, I got a social life. That's here.
My whole thing is I am a public figure, so I have to be on certain things to promote myself because people will not book me if I am not promoting myself on certain platforms. And that is how I get gigs as well, is I show people that I promote on certain platforms, and then they know that if they hire me, that we will bring people actually to events. Anyways, well, let's do this right quick, and then we'll say hello to more of the side of my chest, and let's get into the days of the year. But I have to play this.
Pickles. 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 Pickles.
Of course, pickles. And hello, Crook.
Hi, Crook.
You don't have a life anymore except for here. That's fine. Yeah, I know. And hey, Dave. No, totally. I'm a half and half. I'm a half and half. I'm a digital. I'm gonna say warrior, even though that's not a complete
Jedi. Digital Jedi.
Sure.
But I kind of have the same as stupidity, but yeah, I sometimes do miss like just going somewhere with someone, but. In March, I believe it was March. I'm going to a concert with a certain friend from Massachusetts.
Masshole.
That's the same one that I spent 2 weeks here before. So
yeah, I'm real. So we talked about this the other day. I don't remember with who, but. COVID totally fucking sucked for the world, but it actually helped make this certain online communities.
I think for introverts it was awesome.
Yes,
it was awesome for introverts.
Yeah, so it did help a bunch of people. It did make these online communities bigger and stronger, and us being able to stream on platforms, even though it's slowly dipping and going away because now everybody and their mom is going out and doing stuff in IRL, which that's totally fine. But I would never have met. Hold on, I would have never have met you punk ass bitches if that never happened. And I love you all because we've all met and hung out
before COVID, dude.
No,
I used to watch you on your gaming streams.
Yeah. But the community built itself after we were all stuck, and we all became very, very close with each other and saw way too many videos and photos of each other. We probably should never seen them. I should never have seen that many photos of assholes. Never mind. I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's crack.
Yes, I know we're all assholes.
Yeah, now you just have them on your show.
Now they're just on my show. So hopefully our cat will join us. I sent her the link, so hopefully that went through. So let's get into a National Paralegal Day, and they just help lawyers. I didn't know what this one was, which is Geelong Cup Day, or I don't know how to say that. It's just fantasizing about horse racing, which is a horrible thing. I really don't like horse racing. I think it's not a good thing, but hey, I'm not a millionaire.
I don't know. Like it is.
A lot of horses are just
like
grazing, or they're locked in stables.
Well, the way they train them, the way they
need exercise.
The way they train them, I feel, is not the fun thing. What happens to them after they win cups Oh, they get to be just a jizz master for the rest of their life. They literally just get jerked off for 10 years.
Yeah, that is kind of true.
Or
But-
if they're
but-
Phillies and they lose a
fuck.
race, they
They get turned into glue.
Get fucking shot on the spot.
JoJo's
And they
not
get-
going to be showing up.
They get turned into glue. Why?
JoJo's not going to show up. Like, look at the next one.
Oh,
You know where
national-
you know where she's from. You know what she's doing. She's getting her.
National Boston. National
She's
Boston
getting green
Cream
pie.
Day.
Yeah, Boston Cream Pie Day.
If you don't know what Boston cream, I'll say it this way: if you don't know what a Boston cream pie is, then you're missing out.
Backstage.
And so, yep, let's go ahead and bring in
Marco.
Hey, Polo.
Polo.
Oh, good.
All right, how are you doing, hon?
Oh my god, I'm so fucking exhausted. It was a nice
Did the
excuse to go.
Did the kids wear you out over the weekend?
Oh god, put it politely. Or no, actually, it's not even that it was the children. It was now no hate, to be fair. We went
Fair.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I forgot about that. So yeah, no. We went to the we went to the ICO conference in Dallas. And like I've been from
Which is because
it's the American Youth Circus Organization Education Conference because I'm on the board for Salida Circus.
yeah. So thank you because everybody else, me and you knew what that was, but okay, see, crack on.
Sorry. Yeah, but so we just got back from that and like what is today? Wednesday. So yeah,
Yes.
I've spent a night so far in my own bed. It's awesome. I'm doing all the laundry on the planet. I'm so excited to see you on Saturday. Please tell me
Yes,
what to wear so
amazing.
I don't have to think.
Red and black, just red and black. It doesn't matter.
I'm so
that
happy
sounds
to
like
do that.
clown school to me. Is it clown school?
That's exactly how I feel right now.
It's the conference you just went to is clowning school and juggling and a balancing for kids.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
and
the children are learning. I said learning. Sorry, are learning the basic arts of basic performing. I don't know, circus and carnival.
Yeah.
No, it's just
And it's
circus
also,
scene,
like-
right?
And it's also like how you, as the teacher, like, this is how you file your taxes and do right by the IRS for the love of God. And please don't lie to your insurance. Please fill out the form here. So, yeah, all that good stuff.
So here's
But-
your size 200 shoes and a bucket of confetti to sling at whoever you want.
You know,
Yes.
and like now I'm over here thinking, okay, what do I need? Like, what do I need in the world to survive? Well, I definitely need a popcorn popper that rolls like one of the little old school. You find them at like Big R,
Yeah.
you plug them in. That's what I need
Yeah.
to live. Like, oh, how do I make a quick buck?
Those things are
Like
like
some
50.
carnival rides. It's really sounding appealing.
Okay, I'm down to run one. But I'm totally down to run that a popcorn machine maker or a pretzel heater upper. But anyways, we'll figure that out. We can totally do.
Right, yeah,
I have
now
a
we're
popcorn machine.
there.
I
Yeah,
have
so-
a candy floss machine or cotton
that
candy.
sucked up my brain. What are you guys doing? That's way more fun than what I'm doing today.
Oh, me? No, just pub for me. That's my usual. Unless I get a call that there's some disabled guy with a spinal injury in a hospital sitting there, and then I'll go to that.
Oh,
So
that sounds delightful.
when we get to the Europes, we'll do a whole display in a tent, just wheel you out and call you the anomaly of the wheelchair bound
Say,
dog.
is a UK
Here-
spouse in the flesh.
And then, well, sure, but we'll say this is the opposite of God. It is our dog, and we'll roll you out and with a wheelchair.
Yeah, God.
The most sarcastic creature in the world.
There we blow.
You want
Totally.
to be a man-eating chicken?
I
Yeah,
never
exactly.
What are you on about, Brain?
Hey,
My favorite
Yeah,
was
really,
seeing
roam
the
around.
videos of the man eating chicken, and their sign is a chicken eating humans, and you walk in and a guy's eating out of a bucket of KFC. So fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, it's
Oh
a
my-
man eating chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a man eating chicken. No, yeah, you just because the fucking sign said what you didn't understand. Just like there used to be this thing. My favoriteest gaff that used to happen in the traveling oddities exhibits was largest bat in the world, and it was a sign that said that with an animal bat. And then you walk inside and there's literally just a tree trunk that is carved into the shape of a bat, and it's like 10 feet long or 15, and the largest bat in the world. Yeah, it's no, your dumbass didn't realize that that's how they used to make their money back then, was in tricking the rubes into believing something that they're going to see that isn't actually a thing. But
Did I tell you that Eric had a 3-foot bat it was a 3-foot white bat. That was it. He made his own sign at the June Montana Renaissance Festival.
Okay.
And we're set up in the tent across from Eric, so we're right across the lane. And my husband Joe is making jewelry and has all the pitch pots out for the kids. And so this whole group of like 8-9-year-old kids comes up, and Joe is just kind of chatting with them while they're making their little piece of jewelry, and their mom's standing there, and he says to the little kid, "Oh, have you been across the street to see the things inside the tent?" And the little kid goes, "That guy is scamming people," and just looks pissed. And Joe was like, and didn't understand it because like he'd glanced at the sign and hadn't really given it any thought. And then when the little kid says it, Joe went,
yeah.
So I love it because Eric rotates his out like once a year it's something different. I got to do that.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll have the whole oddities exhibit.
Start thinking now,
for all
like,
the
what do you want to
things,
rotate
'cause-
up that is that good?
Yeah, but we have the staples for sure. But yes. So anyways, let's get on to the rest of the cracking on of the thing. So it's National Mole Day, and not the ones that grow on your body. It is the ones that dig holes into the earths.
Oh,
And
you
then
mean those pests?
Well, and we're not going to talk about the mole people because I signed that contract with the lizard people and NASA. Oh, God damn it. I fucking said it again. Stop it. Now I'm not going to get my NASA check because I talked about the mole people again. Anyways, the next one is Event Organizers Day. So today is Event Organizers Day. And Kat and I know all about being an event organizer. So now that we are like, all hail the event organizers, because Jesus Christ, that's insane.
But it's always all heel slim cyborg, right?
Yeah. No Bill Thompson here.
Whatever you just said. All right. So if you have not voted in the poll in the Thudma chats, please do that. And we will stop that soon. I'm not going to look at it right now because my computer sometimes freezes when I do this. Okay. I knew you were wanted that bendable concrete bench. Well, anyways, so let's get into the news, and we're gonna have a couple things we're gonna play before we get to that. Let me see.
Yeah, but I'm an engineer by trade, so bendable concrete is quite fascinating to me.
Did you say you're an engineer by trade?
I'm
engineer.
My end is a rear.
Your end is a exactly.
How the end is near, because we have an engineer.
You stick to your own billboard, dude.
and the end will be rear. Anyways, did we go over last week the carved pumpkin palace or the
No.
Not that I've been awake for.
Okay, well, let's do this
No, we
right
didn't.
quick. And even if we did, it's fucking amazing, honey. So let's get into. I think we did, but we're still gonna play it. Fuck it. But fuck it. That's what she
You
said
can't hate
last
a
night.
pumpkin.
Anyways.
Driven by your Southern California Toyota.
Yeah. Now we'll get to the actual substance.
Special Halloween edition of Let's Go Places. We're getting a look behind the scenes as pumpkins are carved into spooky creations.
Today we are at the picturesque Descanso Gardens, and when spooky
least they put her
season
in
rolls
polka
around,
dots.
the focus shifts from gardens to gourds. Welcome to Pumpkin.
Did we not go over this? I swear to Bob we did, but I'm still gonna play it. I don't give a flying F.
Gone over this. I
A
promise
lot of
you.
people don't.
Where is this?
Okay, then I did it. Then I did it in my dreams in Los Angeles.
No doubt.
Just listen to all the logistics of what's happening. It's freaking amazing. So just besides these carved pumpkins, oh my gosh, I want to be involved in this some way, shape, or form in the future. Some way, I don't know how, but we need to be involved in this.
The focus shifts from gardens to gourds. Welcome to Pumpkin Paradise.
A lot of people don't believe that it's real. These are 100% real carvings on real pumpkins done by hand.
We did go over it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew it. But we're yeah. No.
Oh, fucking hell.
God damn it. Okay. All right. Well, here's our channel sponsor.
Don't expect it.
It's different.
I know. And here's our channel
Squeaky
sponsor.
toy at it again.
Yes, he's definitely. So there's our Schisma Crasher. So here we blow, and we have to play their commercials or their thingies of the Mobobers for being so awesome, for supporting our community so amazingly, and for them being such an amazing human being. Like, I usually don't like humans, but you're one of the ones that I do like their skits.
He's getting that spot on that extra spot on the spaceship, right?
No,
Droid.
I'm never leaving skits behind. No, he's gonna be definitely the first person on the yeeting vehicle whenever we need to yeet the planet before.
I might take out another droid if you're a good boy.
And
we have another spot.
Fucking intergalactic spaceship. I'll be the one. I'll be used, abused, fucking raped, and I'll be the sex toy.
Okay. Yes.
No,
Let's
that's
talk
already
about that
me.
later. Yes. And skits, you're gonna get the best space alien pussy. You're gonna get the first go at all of that once we get into. And never mind. Okay, so here is their commercial. And there's our Schisma Crasher. So thank you very much for being here and being so awesome. And let's crack on and let's check out this amazing artwork. So I'm going to say this before they say it, and I probably will get the number wrong, but they have like 20 artists that are doing these things, and they have like a gazillion and a half freaking pumpkins in this garden that they have made for 2-3 weeks or something.
A team of 11 artists work around
11.
the clock. It all culminates to this, an eye-popping display of glowing gourds open to the public through October. It's a work of art, a labor of love, and a time of year.
That's insane. That's amazing as fuck, but
I've tried before. Like, you get on YouTube and it's so easy. No.
I can't believe that they are actually not painted. They're actually carved. That's the difficult thing.
And what's amazing is I'm trying to get back to where we can see them carving it.
Yeah,
no. They did it. They did in multiple layers, and they will talk about it in a second. But just look
Still
at the
awesome.
carving tool that person's using. I don't know. Anyways, so again, they're not just using just like a fucking hacksaw to do this. They're using carving tools that you would use in wood carving and other things as well. So these people are fucking professional, like carvicists. And that's the word I'm going to use, because they're obviously doing this in other mediums where they're putting in this much detail with using these implements, tools, and instruments.
Yeah, but it's also time. The blackness on the pumpkins, I hear.
Yeah, like
and
if you look at
it turns black, apparently.
Yeah. No, what they're doing is they're spraying a black on top of it first. So right now, what they're doing is that is black spray paint, and then they're going in with all of these carving tools that they use for leatherworking, woodworking, and a handful of other carving tools, and then they're making all of this stuff and things of the mabobbers. So look at all the different tools that they're using to make that do those things and stuff. And the glowing that you're seeing is not the light actually being through it. That is the light penetrating through the membrane that they have carved so lightly through, so now they can make light go through these parts. So all of the Lakers stuff, that is not,
and like depending on how deep you carve it, the deeper you carve it, the lighter it gets. And I think that's
so that's why the lighting is coming through these things. They didn't actually carve it through so that the light
cut it.
Is actually totally. Let me do one more thing, and there's totally boobs right here. Okay, I'm done. Okay, all right. Let's keep going. Makes
it art, though. Come on, don't hold out.
All right, so
Love
let them
and
talk
a time
about
of year pumpkin carver Zach Faraday lives for.
There is a 3-step process.
Okay.
We work all.
So here is the process of how they do it, and here we blow.
Almost like old school comic book artists. Someone does the pen work and lays out the lines. Someone goes in with a Sharpie and emphasizes all parts that we want to really pop. And then someone finalizes the illustration with Indian ink. And so that's this nice wash you see in some of these gradients. And after that.
Yeah, so if you didn't know how a cartoon was made on see-through cells, which is the see-through things they put over the projector to make multiple of the things moving one at a time. This is how this is done in comic books and adult illustrations. Also like industry posters and stuff. This is how it's done, is multiple people will work on one image to create it. And then once the 3-step process is done here, there's also more people that are carving into it, which is even more insanity.
The last step is to do the carving.
Is to carve it. It was time for my crash course on sculpting.
I'll pull with one hand and I'll guide with the thumb of my.
So they're using an awl is what it's called. What is the tip of the awl is completely different. It matters on what medium you're working on.
He's using just the tip.
He's using it. No, he's using it. He's using it all. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm being punny.
But is that also how this beauty was made?
Yeah, that's exactly similar. It was all out.
To promote that stupid motherfucker, because this fucking poster is fucking awesome.
Yes, thank you.
I love that shit.
All right, let's get a little bit more into him explaining this, and then we'll get into actual subjects that we have planned.
Yeah, the stupid shit.
Non-dominant hand, and that allows me to have the strength to get the line in there.
With Zach's guidance, I learned what it takes.
Go ahead again.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Wow.
Yeah.
There you are.
Oh, that's fun.
To be a small part of this mighty masterpiece.
There you go. You gave the eye a nice highlight.
Wow, look at that.
Ready to go behind the scenes? Zach
Look at how many pumpkins
Holy
there are.
fuck.
It's insane. Just watch.
let us into the
That's
studio
quite a
where
bit of
our
work.
cameras captured this pumpkin assembly
Dude, there's like
Holy fuck.
thousands.
line.
Oh, look, that
From
one on the
Super
left.
Mario
Oh my god,
to
that's gonna be
Pokemon
shit ton of work.
Hey, Joel.
Yeah.
Check
Hey,
this
Joe.
out. Zach says this Godzilla is one of the most intricate designs this year.
We
Hey,
want to make
Joel.
sure that in each run we have at least one or two pieces that are so heavily detailed and meticulous that people look at that and say, I can't.
Okay, thank you for being here, and this is like one of the most amazing things for a new person to come in here to say, because that's awesome. Joel says, I don't even bother to carve the pumpkin anymore. I just put it on the table, sit in front of it, and wait for the LSD to kick in. Maybe bust out a lickin' toad, something bright. Yes, no, totally. That was amazing. Thank you very much for that.
Happy
Joel.
Halloween!
Happy Halloween, executively. Although we usually say All Hallows Eve because a lot of us are old world, but that's fine saying Halloween. But yeah. Anyways, let's crack on a little more, and then we will get into the sub-magics. If you've not voted in the poll in the side chat, please vote there. And once we get done with this, I'm going to show one more thing, and then we will stop the poll and we will go with those subjects. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to get my other beer after.
I can't believe they put that on a fruit.
And that's what your mom said. And never mind. I'll stop.
And how about this for unique? Meet.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Chainsaw Jenna, and
Her artwork is new to.
Oh, now you whip out.
Okay. Now we did get done. Yeah. Well, now she's doing it on woodworking and not the pumpkins. Although I have seen people take large gourds and pumpkins and they have chainsawed them. But
Yeah, but the chainsaws like that is fucking amazing. With such a tool, somebody can be that precise.
definitely.
Uh,
So
It's like
I
them,
didn't.
them ice build. You know, they make them ice sculptures. They use a
Yeah.
chainsaw as well, don't they? I mean,
yeah,
that is
for
really
the
cool.
bigger things. Yeah, that's also quite.
My ex's father, he used to do chainsaw sculptures like eagles and bears and a couple other things because they lived in the mountains of, it was either New Mexico or Nevada. I don't remember because I was doing way too much meth, and I don't remember a lot other than when he took me out at 6 a.m. to feed the hogs, which was a quarter mile away from the house, and they were dug into a pit that had a fence, a wooden fence around the top, so they couldn't get out. And he made me carry the slop out there. And as I was dumping it into their area, and he was standing behind me, I was just waiting to hear a click of a gun and just ready to hear before I told him to push me in. I literally thought he was going to shoot me and then push me in because I thought he hated me so much. But as soon as I got done feeding the hogs and I turned to him, he goes, you know, I could have killed you right then, boy, and those hogs would have ate your body and they never would have found you. And I was like, yep, I understand. I know. I get what's going on. And so, yeah.
Yes, sir. I will not cheat on your daughter.
No, we broke up 10 hours after that. I was like, nope, I'm golden.
But you didn't cheat. But you didn't cheat.
No, but I didn't cheat. But he's like, if you ever hurt her, blah, blah, blah. But the thing was, her parents were making shit tons of meth and they were fucking like transporting it around the country in teddy bears. And I just was like, no, I'm done. Like I'm too deep. I don't want to be this deep, you know, like anyways. So let's crack on with
Can I quickly say,
sure.
Joel, the newcomer, is ticking a lot of boxes here.
Yeah.
Can the dead be risen under the right circumstances? Trust, love, according to old movies. I mean, if you put enough voltage up a dead person's arsehole for enough amount of time, they are alive for a second, right? Or is that illegal? Never mind. Let's talk about that later. I don't know if that actually makes them alive or dead.
They seem fun, so go check out the channel. They got videos.
Just
Apparently we have
All right.
a question why you're interested. Like
yeah.
Some people don't want people to be alive, you know.
I mean, we'll talk. Okay, let's keep cracking on. I don't. What are we doing again? I forgot. I'm so.
I don't know what video you started.
So 9 months ago, actually, this is a 2-year-old thing, but I did not know of it. But here we're gonna go over this. There is a mascot that is made out of real life food that you can actually eat him.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
But okay.
No, me too. But I'm gonna crack on with this, and then I will be right back.
I'm gonna guess he's called Burger Man or Hot Dog Man.
In the morning, Kellogg's Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts are an American breakfast.
Nope.
Classic. But to reach a new generation, we needed to change occasion from breakfast to snack. So we entered the kingdom of snacks, American college football, only to find that kingdom flooded with brands and their mascots, all doing the exact same thing.
I think you eliminate the bowls. It lost its luster, but I don't know what the answer is.
So we created a mascot to die for sponsorship sins.
After the game, he will be devoured, he will die, and he will be his own last meal.
Wait a minute.
Did I lose?
You will be able to kill this mascot. What the fuck is even going on in the world anymore? Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's crack on. It just yeah, exactly. That's the look that should be on everybody's face right now. Is what you're looking. What you
like to us Europeans, the mascot already.
Okay, so here we go. Yeah, and none of them are ever going to be edible. This does not make any sense. And this is the second year this is a goddamn motherfucking thing.
Can I quickly say something? This is why us Europeans, when we go to Florida, don't understand why these people are walking around Disney World. They should be wheeled about in a wheelbarrow.
Just put them on their side and roll them around.
Yeah, you can do that.
Like the Oompa Loompas did with a Blueberry Lady. Anyways,
why do they wear these like ski pants? Why do they wear these like figure hugging ski pants? I've never got that.
It's so gross. It's so gross. Okay, let's crack on.
You can just walk around and nibble on it?
I guess so.
You just saw the edible mascot. He came out of a toaster, a giant toaster.
The game became an afterthought as the mascot sacrifice became the story.
Oh, we're gonna get demonetized for that music. So then he comes out as this like cake thingy and then everybody eats him.
This is an
the guy on the left looks like a 70s porn star.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's so great. Oh my god, that's so amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
much
yes. And then this was the second year. This is the second year it's been a thing. This is yeah. Okay, so let's look at what our poll is. What is our poll at? Can you tell me, Brainless?
The poll, where the poll's at? The poll is in the side chat.
What's the polls is that?
Yes,
please.
The bendable concrete is 45. The Lego glass bricks are at 36, and the other two are both at 9.
Okay, so if you've not
Oh,
voted,
come on,
in the poll,
fuckers,
please go
vote for that
ahead
robot.
and vote in the poll.
I love robots.
While we're waiting for that, I'm gonna do this really quick. If we can get a tiebreaker for that one, then we'll do that. Otherwise, my dumbass needs to open up this tab. And we can go into one of the subjects.
I got my.
As soon as I.
Sorry, Joe. I don't know what 1,000% means.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Whole of everything.
Let's go ahead and
1,000%.
do this real quick.
10 times the whole of everything, I suppose.
69 of what? What? 69 where? Hold on. Let me get back to. Only. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, but in America, they were banned 150 years ago. In Europe, they were banned, 500-600 years ago. Then we realized that these were just progressive women.
Oh my God! Women were speaking out against the men that were oppressing them. Burn them at the stake. Okay, and yeah.
Stake them at the burn.
So yeah, yeah. So here we blow.
But we realized that like
welcome
500,
back for the
600
last
years
50
ago.
years. It has been one of the most successful horror movie franchises in the country. And it all began right here in the Lone Star State. I explored the creepy homes that have become part of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre legend. Let's check it out.
Dun dun dun.
The winding two-lane roads in Texas farm country could lead you to some of the creepiest homes this side of the Mississippi, and one of the scariest.
Yeah, because everybody's got one tooth and they're married to their sister, cousin, wife, and they got a bunch of shotgun. Well, all their little
Wasn't that Alabama?
spawns of all of those places: Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, those places. They all are the same difference.
Colorado.
It's a pretty cool little house. I can see why they.
Hey, no. Sure.
Chainsaw Massacre was one of the films that freaked me out when I was a kid. The original. I always remember that guy, and especially now I'm in a wheelchair. I remember that guy in a wheelchair shouting, "Jerry, Jerry!" And then he got chainsawed.
Have you seen the Lego remake? Somebody made it in stop motion with Lego.
A Lego? No, that can't be right. Seriously. Oh, you need to post that link. I need to watch that shit.
I've seen it at some point.
But that was the first time I ever saw a guy, an actor, get hit in the head with a hammer and actually act like he'd been hit in the head with a hammer when he sort of freaked out. And he just went down and he just started jerking like, well, he was dead. His body started jerking. And I've seen that in my life, which unfortunately I've seen that. But yeah. And wow, that was the 70s. Boy, was it 70s or early 80s? I don't know. Who cares?
I feel like it's early. Anyways, crack on.
This doesn't describe this aging mansion just outside of Austin.
That house has that look to it. It is very eerie, and it's surrounded by open cornfields.
If you haven't guessed why this house in the middle of nowhere looks so familiar, go back to 2003 and the remake of the classic horror film, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Excellent frame. I just
Yeah,
love their
totally.
title. Legend.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah.
What else would it? Short story?
Dun, dun. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the Lego
Is anybody
version. It's a
home?
short.
The stately looking house was used as a fictional home where Leatherface and his family, the Hewitts, hacked and hung human victims on meat hooks. The house is still occupied by a real family and part of a working farm. Signs clearly state.
Why did you have to say a real family? Couldn't you just said like human beings, or they're still like occupants,
Or
they,
a family.
Why did you?
But like, hey,
Didn't
hey,
that
hey,
sound
no, this
weird?
is Texas. This is Texas. So you know, if you're not a nuclear family, you're not a real family, I guess.
Hey, the goddamn blacks are living there, you know. Like, yeah, that's why I said it sounded weird the way they said that, because why did you have to explain they're human beings? Yeah, obviously humans are occupying it. What?
Dude. This house is iconic. To anyone that watched that film, to my generation, that house is iconic.
What is it? Was it 1981? The first
it
one
was
came
either
out?
late 70s or early 80s when that film
Because
came
I
out.
want
this whole story.
What, Cat?
I don't actually know this whole story.
Because in them days, I used to watch the horrors like Zombie Flesh Eaters, Driller Killer. They were all nonsense. And then this film came out, and that was that freaked me out.
So
Because I didn't really know
after
America back then.
So, Kat, after I was electrocuted in an insane asylum, they buried me in a shallow grave, and a guy, a mad scientist, dug me up, and he reanimated me, and then I found a chainsaw in a cornfield for no reason, and then I started murdering people. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's just in the middle of nowhere in a cornfield, a guy with a chainsaw murders a bunch of people, right? Jason is the one who was in the pool, the lake of whatever, right? And then anyways, so this is just the property. But again, I'm sorry, I'm a dumbass, and I got us away from. They said that humans did live there. Yeah, obviously, you weirdo.
Visitors on the property are not welcome. Brochures on the gate remind people the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not real and to respect their privacy.
I worked on it years ago, did some carpenter work, and we got it ready for the movie.
Williamson County resident J.P. Barrow was a member of the film crew when producer Michael Bay came to Texas to remake the 1974 classic horror film.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of what we have for today. So I'm gonna end
74. Yeah, Jinx has got it right. 74.
Hey, Jinx.
69.
And
Never
he was
mind.
in the
Yes.
70s.
Hey, Jinx. Yeah, totally. I wasn't 100% sure what year, but anyway. So bendable concrete.
You said it was the 80s, so I said it was either the late 70s.
That was the remake or something. It must have
No,
been
Leatherface was like the 90s, maybe
Maybe it was Jason. Maybe it was Jason. Anyways, we're gonna end the poll with bendable concrete at 42%, Lego like glass bricks at 33%, biped robots at 15%, and 8% is going to be beer waste building materials. So there we below. So now I'm gonna end this, close that, and
it even changed.
What changed?
At the last second, got another vote for, what was it? That's, I don't know.
All right, gentlemen, I'm leaving you to it. You've inspired me to find all the weirdest stuff in the shed for Saturday afternoon.
Good. Sweet. Awesome.
And I still deeper for all of the best things that I can't find yet.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, have a nice day.
I'll see you.
We'll see you. Yeah, bye.
See you again, yeah.
Hey, Ollie, man.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, Ollie.
All right. I hope she figured out how to yeet. But anyways, so let's get into.
I can just.
You know what
Bengal
changed
concrete.
my mind from Texas? It freaked me out. It's always freaked me out, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because it's America. It's America. Fuck yeah, hillbillies and fucking these inbreds exist. They exist here, to be honest.
Yeah, your whole country.
Was that film called Wrong Turn? Have you ever seen that as a horror film? Called Wrong Turn. About hillbillies. It's just basically
Go ahead and.
It's the equivalent of Teeth. You must have seen that, where a woman has actual teeth in her vagina.
Her vagina, yeah.
Yeah, and the gynecologist tries to examine her internally and gets his fingers bit off by a fanny.
He gets a little frisky with her, and it happens when somebody gets frisky with her that she doesn't like that to happen. If she's enjoying it, it does not bite. But as soon as it, which I think is the best thing that should happen, I think that's the greatest mechanism that should happen with women. So that if you never mind. So crack on.
Both of them films show like a backstory that this could be possible, which it can't be possible, but they just show these images during the credits, the early credits that these hillbillies are being inbred so much that they're just insane now.
Yes.
And the same with the teeth. This can happen. No, it can't.
Yeah. So let's crack on with this right quick, and let's get through the subject.
Each year, an average of more than 2 tons of concrete is poured for every man, woman, and child on the planet. That's
a lot of concrete.
By far the single most utilized engineering material on Earth.
Concrete is a very, very good construction material for many reasons. It's relatively inexpensive. It can be formed into different kinds of shapes relatively easily, and its ingredients are widely available. The one shortcoming is the brittleness of this material.
In an experiment conducted by University of Michigan Civic and Environmental Engineering professor Victor Lee, the steel reinforcement rod embedded in this
unfortunately it cracks in certain conditions.
Structural model was pulled upward. The concrete in which it was anchored shattered. The outcome was much better for Professor Lee's bendable concrete, called engineered cementitious concrete, or E.
So now it will. It's more like clay, I guess is the best way to put it.
CC.
This is what we call plastic behavior. So the material.
A plastic is what they're saying. I want to say clay. That's what I'm gonna make. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, plastic. It's. They don't mean like the artificial stuff, but it's a plastic.
Yeah, they mean plastic.
They mean bendable.
They mean plastic.
Plastic is very pliable in the right condition.
Plastic. Anyways, okay, let's crack on. Yes. Anyways, there we blow. And if this can be a thing, our bridges and other structures that go over waterways and or other things that need to expand and close, you know what I'm saying? There's always a motion with them because of the earth, because it's fucking huge. Then now we don't need to put in so many embutments and other things that go in between them, right? If one thing can take all of this weight that we're going to go over in just a second, then now we don't have to spend as much money with infrastructure, and now hopefully we can feed the homeless or some other thing that we actually
Of course not. If they save money, the rich.
I know, but I can only pretend to think that's what our. I know. Let's crack on.
May I speak quickly? As As
Yes,
a
please.
stream pair,
Go ahead.
as a stream pair of apprentice, you mentioned "but" and "insert" in a single sentence, so I picked that up.
Yes,
Mate. I picked it
a
up.
buttress. Well, and a buttress is what I said. So that means when you make sure that you fill the hole inside of your mistress's anus. All right, now let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Under very extreme loading instead of fracturing into pieces.
Yeah,
and still
extreme
hold the
load.
load.
Yeah, extreme loading. All right.
ECC's bend but don't break approach can result.
So see how they're putting pressure on the concrete right here, and then watch how it bends like a mug, bruh. All right.
In safer buildings.
That's how we got started in this work, to enhance structural.
So that when not just extreme loading, but they are gonna say, I believe, in a minute about earthquakes and also tremors and tsunamis and things like that.
Safety under extreme loading, such as during a major earthquake event or during even man-made disasters like
a goddamn bomb.
That's to do with the foundations of what they're laid on. They're laid on anti. A lot of it is rubber, but it's there for.
Hey! Don't call her. Don't call her.
Hello, I'm just
rubber,
back from
all right?
Narnia, where I had a holiday. Mr. Tumnus, Aslan, all those guys, and as you know.
I'm sorry. I did not want to play the way it did, but keep going.
Don't play that cunt. Trump's, mate. Trump's English, mate. Only English, mate.
No, he has a thingy, mabobber, which we're gonna go over in a second.
Yeah,
but
like,
we have to go over this first.
But like, if you have that concrete, like if you build a building and you use the same shock absorbance as you use now, and then the first layer of concrete that you put up there is also kind of plastic and will be able to absorb some of the shock. Like, but you get shit better.
You're also correct, because what if one of that support thing in the foundations is defective? Your building's fucked. If an earthquake is, the whole earth gets it.
Well, hold on.
That's why in a lot of buildings they get checked.
Hold on. What if every single floor had the insulation in between every floor that was that? Even if one floor failed, if there was enough support that could be something like that that was used, then hopefully buildings won't fall over and they'll shake and they'll shimmy like they're supposed. That should happen, because they're taking in the absorbent energy that is being placed through them, and they can displace it, hopefully. Now we have things that don't fall over. So just minor modifications to structures hopefully will help this, where you don't need to have a whole building full of this jiggly whatever. But if you have certain parts that are in structural places, they will do the things that make them. Anyways, let's crack on.
Well, if it's bendable, if the concrete's bendable, I don't understand why they're still calling it concrete.
Because it is concrete.
Yeah, it's still made out of concrete elements. They've just changed a couple of the way that it forms itself together. It's still the same.
If it's a new invention, why haven't they called it like concentratable? I don't know, whatever.
Because dumbasses won't fucking go along with it. That's why. If you call it concrete,
also because if it's called something else, like now people can say like, oh yeah, you can build something out of concrete, that's allowed. And if you call it something else,
flexicrate. Why not call it flexicrate?
Well, maybe that's a good brand name for it.
But again, it's a bunch of idiots that won't get, they want it to be called.
And also,
yeah,
it
go MAGA.
depends on what it's made of. Like if most of it is the same as concrete with some additives or something, like then it's still concrete.
Concrete is basically stone, lime, and sand.
Yeah, and it is. That's why they
if
still
they
call
just
it that.
add something
they
to that,
they just expanded the way that it lays itself out so that it can bend, and then it will reform because of there is an extra like I'm gonna say aqua or fluid elemental structure, and that's what makes it want to like rebond, but it's mainly just concrete. But let's crack on with this, and then I want to show. Hold on. Just let's get through this. God damn it, because son of a bee sting.
Flexicrete is trademarked right here, and we've got proof of this on this video.
Yes, it's right there. So now you have
unless it gets
trademarked
demonetized and taken off YouTube. And
Yeah,
then,
so anyways, let's crack on.
then that's the fault of the Democrats and Kamala Harris.
Totally.
Hello, I'm just back from Narnia, where I had a holiday. Mr. Tumnus, Aslan, all those guys. And as you know, airports are places full of Wi-Fi and all sorts of evil energies. Think of all the phones out there, all of the signals, corruptible and corrupting. Luckily, I wear this magical amulet from AirTech that keeps me safe from all of the various signals out there. And also means, look at this. Look how strong I am. I think this is making me more powerful, as a matter of fact. Look at that. This stuff is absolutely packed with AirTech. I didn't...
Yeah, emptying out your suitcase will do that. That will make you look strong.
There's nothing in that suitcase, and you literally are in your backyard of your house, and you just walk out the trees that were in the backyard of your fucking gazillion-dollar, fucking million-dollar mansion, and now you're hawking this little amulet saying that it's going to stop. What again, you twat?
Didn't even bring any socks or toothbrush or dog meat or anything.
Russell
Well,
Brand
let's get through this first.
Is the second most listed.
Yes.
He's listed on the internet as the second most annoying comedian on the internet, a British comedian on the internet. So
yes,
yeah,
exactly. But let's get through this before we talk shit about him. Okay, just give me 10 more seconds or 15.
Let him tell him how he wears something radioactive around his neck.
Yeah, and then just listen to how he thinks. Anyways, let's crack on, and he has again, like we were, Jinx, you were saying, he's wearing a wireless mic, and then he's in front of a digital camera, and blah blah blah, all the technologies that are doing other things, anyways.
Yeah.
That he's, but again, he is just a
He's
grifter.
not blocking anything.
He's literally just a grifter for sure at this point.
Like that, just completely full of AirTech. You should get one as well, particularly if you're planning to go to an airport anytime too soon, because the bloody things are full of lethal signals. AirTech, a glorious amulet to protect you from corrupting signals.
Yeah, totally. That's exactly what's happening.
They're lethal
with you.
Wait, so everybody in airports die?
All of the
yeah.
Everybody has died every single time they have gone on a flight.
Isn't this just fucking false advertising and spreading fake news?
Yeah, but because he's in the Europes, we can't really do anything. Okay,
no,
so
Doc, you gotta go do something about that shit. He's in your country.
Oh, he's the ultimate cock. He is the ultimate penis, this guy, Russell Brand. I know he was good at one point, but now, ever since he did that interview and stayed at Mar-a-Lago and all that shit, you look at him and he was in a couple of films. He was an ex-junkie, smackhead, crackhead, whatever drugs he can get in him. He was all of that. He
Let's reload the page.
Clean. he got himself clean, and
It would
everyone
not
thought,
work.
"Oh, Russell Brand, yeah, he's got a big mouth," and everyone liked him. But then, yeah, he just turned into a massive dick, just basically like Elon Musk has now. Recently,
Working, otherwise just drop the link in the private.
I got it. Well, fuck it. We're not going over the ghost thing because that's totally a scam. So we're just gonna go straight into the glass. So here we blow, and here's what this is. They're making interlocking glass masonry units by 3D printing them with glass. And so that's
3D
glass.
printing glass. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's got to be beautiful.
And they're making it into a pattern of 8, right? So it's 2 holes like this that look like that. There you go. So
and then they fill it with fuck.
And then watch what happens. Because they don't fill it all the way. They just close the bottom of it. And then what they do is this turns into that. And then it's an interlocker. So what then you can do is you can put them all together. And the thing about this that they say in the article that I'm just going to say because I read it. Oh my God, I read articles before anyways, you can build a domicile or a structure with these in a certain shape. In the future, they can be deconstructed and they can be repositioned to make another structure if needed be. So instead of tearing down a building and throwing all of the old building away,
And the fact
now,
that it's hollow would probably
And
also help with insulation. And
Yeah,
glass
totally.
does not
Totally.
insulates a bit.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
the world is full
easier to clean. It's easier to clean. You can't get mold and other things that you can't like with drywall. As soon as mold starts setting in, you're fucked. With this, you can actually clean the outside of the surface, right?
Yeah, but the world is full of concrete, sand, or I should say stone, sand, and
Yeah,
cement.
and Shani's vagina. We know. Yeah, totally. So there's enough to make these things. God damn it! I did not mean for that to happen. Anyways, let's crack on.
Is this a cheap way to saying that your house is going to be built out of glass, so you will not need Big Brother anymore because they can
they'll see right into your home.
Remember,
right into your home.
Don't throw stones.
Totally.
Don't throw
That's
stones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Was that a
let's
pressure
go
test?
ahead and let me just double check.
Yeah. I think
Okay, Joel. All right.
If anybody is curious about who that Shani is that Flynn was talking about, there's more info on that link.
I did not say anything out loud.
You said were talking about Shani's vagina.
So let's go ahead to do this
twice
quick.
now. You fucking
Before I
obsessed
can't.
with
What?
Okay, let's do this right quick before
I
I
was just-
can't remember how to read.
We need more information, Demon.
Yes, definitely. All right, so let's crack on to this really quick. So before I can't read, and we're just gonna play videos. Scientists create first light-powered microbot to swim through sticky mucus. The first light-driven Tori. Sorry.
You want me to read it?
Adal. Sorry, I got it. Torio micro robot capable of autonomous movement in viscous liquids has been designed. Hey, I can read shit when I'm drunk. Don't worry about that. A hidden microscopic universe lurks around us when bacteria, cilia, and phalangia, there we go, have evolved to overcome the constants of viscous areas. I've already read this multiple times before this. Inspired by nature, robotic experts have been working to create artificial swimmers that can navigate these complex, sticky environments such as mucus. And now a significant advance has been achieved. So what we can do is they can go into pipe.
Can you tell us what toroidal means?
Hey, no.
What means?
Toroidal.
It probably uses some kind of spiral to propel itself.
Well, no, it's a toroid is a type of.
I don't know what that 100% means. I know what every other word means almost.
It's a polyhedron,
but not that. But toro usually means. I don't know.
Round.
But let's crack on. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Anyways, so the soft robot made of special materials swimming at the microscopic level is incredibly difficult due to the overwhelming resistance of viscous forces. It's like humans trying to swim through thick honey, where every movement is met with significant resistance. So, gotta go away.
No.
Microorganisms. Hey, Anna. And let's go back to here. Son of a, go away. Microorganisms have evolved clever strategies to navigate their viscous environments for thousands of years. For instance, E. coli bacteria utilize a corkscrew-like motion. Cilia move in synchronized waves, and pelagia, I think is the right way to say it.
You do realize there's also a YouTube video, right?
I'll give you a YouTube video in a second. Anyways, wait, do I have one for this? What are we talking about again? Just give me a second and then I'll go back to it. They have a whip-like beating to navigate through surroundings. No, I don't. Oh, give me a sec. No, I do. God damn it, I do have one for this.
Slim, if you want me
Son
to
of a
fill in
beast
for
thing.
Mark,
I'm dumb. I am dumb.
Why you're reading it with so many ads?
Here we go.
You're trying to read it like an English lesson, a British English, not a American English. That's where you fail.
Okay. I fail at everything. You're right. That's my whole entire life. But anyways, let's crack on. Let's go ahead and get to here. This is what it is.
Navigates viscous liquids autonomously. Researchers from Tampere University in Finland and Anhui Jinji University in China have made a significant breakthrough in soft robotics. Their study introduces the first toroidal, light-driven microrobot that can move autonomously in viscous liquids, such as mucus. This innovation marks a major step forward in developing microrobots capable of navigating complex environments, with promising applications in fields such as medicine and environmental monitoring. Their paper, titled Light Steerable Locomotion Using Zero Elastic Energy Modes, was recently published in Nature Materials. A peek through an optical microscope reveals a hidden universe teeming with life. Nature has devised ingenious methods for microorganisms to navigate their viscous environments. For example, E. coli bacteria employ corkscrew motions, cilia move in coordinated waves, and flagella rely on a whip-like beating to propel themselves forward. However, swimming at the microscale is akin to a human attempting to swim through honey due to the overwhelming viscous forces. Inspired by nature, scientists specializing in cutting-edge microrobotic technologies are now on the trail of a solution.
So what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it so that like you can put it in different parts of the body. You can put it in pipe systems and other things to where hopefully they can get through these weird systems to show things and stuff and things.
Joel,
Let's go ahead
you're
and
fitting in.
what?
They're
Don't make
fitting
me
in
fill
quite
in
well.
the
They fit in quite well. This makes them
Joel?
think of robot sperm.
Yeah, totally.
A viscous state relies on friction. That's how viscous works.
Yes, exactly. So let's
Yeah,
get
but
into
like, if you're that small, that even water is. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Oh, she's sexy.
we look at these cute little robots. They're bipedal robots, and this is the bipedal systems that they came up with, which was the fourth option. And it can move up and down these things. It can jump actually up 5 feet. It can land, and then it can jump up it as well.
Ice cool. Is that speeded up?
No, that is normal speed.
Wow.
It is sped up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it is sped up a little bit. But anyways.
I wish I could do that in my wheelchair.
It looks like what's it called from Star Wars. So there's those. There's the 3 different versions of that.
Well, they're the same, just different legs.
Yeah, the one on the left looks more like the AT-AT.
They just have different bottoms, right? So one has padding, one has knobs, one has wheels. So there's 3 different versions of really. It's just the bottom. So we went over Casa Bonita last week, right?
I believe.
Maybe.
Not
Oh,
sure.
as soon as I play this, you'll be like, "Yeah, I don't totally know." South Park
Finally here
bought
at the
Casa
infamous
Bonita.
Casa Bonita.
But now we're gonna actually watch them going over it and the whole thing, because we watched the commercial for them promoting it, but this person is going over the whole experience.
I'm so glad my friend Matt told me about this place and researched it. There's an amazing documentary about it. And the creators of South Park bought it. It's all
for $4 million.
Kinds of kitchen glitz. We do have reservations. They sell out way in advance. And believe it or not.
Okay, so I'm going to get to the good part, which is, okay, so here's what happens when you get to the front.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was an animatronic, but no, it's when you get to. So you're now's what we walk through.
We're about to enter the infamous Casa Bonita.
So you get to walk through this whole thing. We don't need to hear him talk, but you walk through this. It's this. Look, you have to go through this cave to get to the place to. Like, there's so much craziness to Casa Bonita. And then you get seated by people, but you're walking through these caves. You're not even seated yet. You're just walking into the establishment, and then you get seated. Isn't that fucking insane?
Absolutely. Well, we have a place like that,
And then,
a fish and chip place in Norfolk, in the UK, that is below ground, and it was old caves, and there's a couple of alcoves. It's not as big as that. It's not as massive as that. But there's a couple of alcoves, a couple of tables that they've made into, a tiny below ground restaurant. It's pretty.
Yeah, but you know what? Probably the difference is, what you're talking about is probably a real cave. This isn't.
yeah, probably.
Oh.
And yes, I mean the only thing what you're saying there, Joel, is You want it to give you a head, but it should not have one. Never mind. I'm just kidding. But let's track on. So here is some of the entertainment that happens during your experience at this place. There are people that dive and swim and all this stuff, and there's water attractions in the side of this place. And there's multiple levels that you can go up and down. I mean, Casa Bonita is insane. One of these days, if I can get a handful of us over here, we're going to go through the whole experience. So let's talk about
interesting
this right quick, which is yes, the supermoon. It's been happening around the globe.
Are we still muted?
That was a fake
Or-
picture. First one.
The last couple, no, I'm not. No, it's not. It just the AP didn't add anything to it, but this is the supermoon that's been happening the last couple of nights around the world.
Yeah.
Which is like a
while
blood
back,
moon almost.
there was like
And-
a super blood moon.
Yeah, it dropped out the UK a couple of nights ago, but yeah, I witnessed it, and it was not bigger than the Twin Towers or whatever. But
Depends on your perspective.
It
well,
was,
if
it
you
was
look at a moon,
definitely.
if you see a full moon through trees, it always looks bigger for some reason. I don't know why. It's just just a perception, not a perspective. But the
It
moon
was
is
barely
around it.
bigger than Shani's vagina.
Around the globe, crowds gathered this morning.
But
to
hold
watch
on.
Shani's vagina can.
And go ahead right
envelop-
quick, dog. But let's keep cracking on. No, it envelops planets, and we have proof of it. Prove me wrong, Shani and Rev. Anyways, let's track on.
Love Park now offers a live glimpse around the globe. Crowds gathered this morning to watch as the portal opened for the first time here in Philadelphia. Action News reporter Maggie Kent is live at the park to explain this unique installation designed to bring people together. And Maggie, you saw that happening today.
Oh, it was incredible. There was a large crowd waiting for this to go live at 10 a.m. The portal is now live, and it's transporting Philadelphians to cities 3,000 miles away. I heard a little.
So we've heard about the portals before that towns have put up, like New York and a couple of other places, that it's showing people from another place and they're mirroring each other, and it's a live experience technically. That's what it is.
Here, as we've got, I believe, Lithuania up now live.
So yeah, now they're looking at Lithuania live.
A window into our world.
Meeting new friends in Poland, new friends out here. It's nice.
The portal is now active in Love Park. The international art installation is connecting Philadelphia to the world.
Dublin, Ireland. We are connected to Vilnius, Lithuania, and Lublin, Poland.
I don't think I'm ever going to get overseas, and I'm like there. You know what I mean? Right on the spot.
Cycling.
So you all get what that's going on.
Yeah, it's a funny gimmick, but
yeah, it is good. Well,
even with this, it's gonna take
fun.
just a few days until somebody is like, "Send nudes."
This thing.
Yeah, well, that's what happened with New York.
Glass,
They had to.
Can I say that Looking Glass is about 20 years old? Because it was done between the UK and New York. It was like a telescope. You looked into it and you saw people in New York, and they could look back and see people in the UK. Like
Yeah,
it was some
there
sort
was-
of, it was all digital, obviously, but it was
Yeah, there was definitely.
just it's gimmicky.
Yeah.
Or the
it's-
world
it's
is
called-
actually flat.
No, the thing is, it's a tourist attraction because nowadays we really can't rely on cryptids, ghost sightings, and other things that people aren't interested in anymore. So what are you going to do? You have to make a new version of futuristic things as attractions to bring in people. Anyways, thank you all very much. This is the end of Drunken News Report for this Wednesday.
And I've stayed awake. Woohoo!
You totally did. So tomorrow, Jesus Christ, it's so crazy. Tomorrow we're going over Sarah Boone and the suitcase murder of her allegedly suffocating her boyfriend in a suitcase. And she has been through a gazillion and a half lawyers.
Yeah.
She has 2 different interrogations when the police first arrived and then when she is being interrogated. Now there has been 4 days of her trial, and tomorrow will be the 5th day, and we will go over everything that has accumulated up to where we've gotten to. And normally I would say I would not cover somebody who is being accused of something until they got prosecuted, but the insanity of this whole building up to what we have gotten to, it doesn't matter what is the outcome. Dude, we all need to understand this and hear this and listen to this because it's fucking insane as beep. I mean, literally every day that goes on, something crazier happens, and I'm like, wait, I already thought, like, when we went over what's her name, that fucking Shabiscuit or whatever, when I thought we went over her with her meth binge and her like doing all the crazy stuff when she was all fucked up with the things, and then the cops finding the head in the fucking bucket with his penis.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy, dude. Like,
can I say something?
Go ahead, right quick, because yeah,
one of our friends to this channel, Claire Bear or Claire View,
yeah,
covers this live.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to go and drop a like on it on Claire View's channel, it's Claire Claire View spell View. Just do that. She's a friend of ours, or she's a friend of mine anyway. So I support her channel.
she's definitely awesome, and she definitely gives an awesome.
She does it
coverage of it. Yeah, no, yeah, totally. She's amazing. Yeah, and that's crazy stuff, the stupidity, because I remember, I think you told us that back in the day when we were covering this. But yes.
That was a
yeah.
weird story.
That was an insane one for sure. And especially, anyways, okay, we're done. So tomorrow we're gonna go over Sarah Boone and her thingamabobbers, and then for the rest of the next week's streams, we're gonna go over different. Thank you, Jasper. Thank you, Jasper. We're gonna go over a bunch of more spooky and scary things, like
More Satan
devils.
and devils, I see. Crazy shit.
Yeah, Satan and devils. And the history of Halloween for the Halloween one, All Hallows Eve. We're gonna do Donner Party. For did we already do that? We do that? That's next week, right?
Yeah, that's the 28th.
Yeah, so next week we're gonna do the Donner Party.
Yeah.
Where Skits and I know about that. Skits because he's so close to that area, and me because I have like researched that a bunch. So we're gonna go over that and a bunch of other spooky, scary stuff for the rest of this month. Totally, exactly. So we're gonna go over all of that spooky stuff for the rest of the month, because this is our favorite month, which is Hollow of the Weens. So all right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. And we're gonna get the fuck out of here. So thank you very much, and everybody say
Fuck
bye.
you
'Cause we're gonna get the
all.
fuck out of here.